I'm not.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm actually from Rhode Island,
Oh, okay.
and then, born in Rhode Island, went to Emerson College in Boston, where I met most of those people,
Oh, okay.
and, moved out to LA
Oh, yeah.
in, '93, and lived there for about 17 years, and actually just moved back in October of last year. And then I had met my wife out, she was an Emerson College grad, too, but we didn't know each other at school. We met each other in LA at a party, randomly,
No, that's
got
good.
married, and then we have a child, and then we just moved back, so our family's here,
Okay.
so.
So, was it filmed in Connecticut?
It was filmed in, well, it was in March of 2006, which already feels like ages ago. We did 4 days in Rhode Island, and then 9 days in Los Angeles. So we did 4 days in Rhode Island at the beginning of March, and then went down for 2 weeks, and then went back to LA and shot for 9 days. Ran out of money, so then we had to go find just enough money to finish the movie, and we came back up for one more brutal, like 18-hour day to just finish it. Because if you don't finish the thing, it doesn't do anybody any good.
Yeah, that must have been sort of anticlimactic to think of getting that far and then not finishing it.
It was a little,
Did you just sort of run out of energy or money too?
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really like, we're done. Oh, we've got this much more material to shoot. So we took the rest of the script that we had, must have been like another 16 or 17 pages, and just compressed it all down and tried to get all of enough stuff shot on one more day that we could at least finish the movie and have something to put together. So, welcome to the world of independent filmmaking. So,
Yeah.
it's always a little white-knuckled when you're doing this kind of stuff. But can I ask you guys a couple of questions? Since
Sure,
you're here?
sure.
Are you regular Red River Theater goers?
I come here regularly, yeah.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
excellent. And are you fans of?
I'm visiting.
You're
We're
visiting?
Yeah, we're
sisters, yeah.
sisters, so I'm
Oh, very
visiting.
nice. Where are you visiting from?
Arizona.
Arizona, very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Welcome to the cold.
Yeah, I'm from New England. So.
Oh, okay, so this is
But it is cold though, isn't it?
it is cold. I'm actually impressed. I'm amazed you guys came out. I'm outside. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it was
Um,
very cool.
and so it's great. But it's great that you're a supporter of this theater. I mean, how great is it? This do you see a lot of films here?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I can't go to regular theater now because it's just so comfortable here, and
Really?
I really like to support the independent theater, and
Which is great.
you find just about whatever you want to watch here. One time, 2 years ago, I made a break and went to see Benjamin Button, and I found the seat so uncomfortable, and so I just would rather come here.
Oh, I think that's
It's-
great.
I mean, you always run into someone you know, and that little lobby's really very cozy.
I only ask because this film played in the Snob, somewhat north of Boston Film Festival in 2008, and we did very well, and they asked us to stay for a weekend. But I had not been here before. This is my first time to see the space, so I was curious to talk to the audience, which I guess tonight is you guys, about the space and what you think about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think I'm a big fan of this
Yeah.
place. Yeah, I'm always telling people about it. I like the location and.
So you're a Facebook fan, and you.
No, I'm not on
okay.
Facebook,
Okay.
but I get the Film Flicks, weekly newsletter, and I like to read about the
Yay!
films and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a great space.
It's
I mean,
great
it's
that
and
there's
it's great
three
that you
theaters
support-
too.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very nice, and they're very nice folks, and it's great that they have people who are supporting them. So that's.
Yeah, and they had, the Snob, they did this, they took a break from Snob last year.
Yes, they took
and
last
they had
year
it again
off.
this year, so.
I heard it went well.
Yeah, I came here for one of the films. It was called Lost in Laconia, and it was, did you hear about it?
I have not heard about it. I just know, I just reconnected. I guess there was a management switchover while I was, they were down for a year, and we sort of fell out of touch, but I just reconnected with them, and they were plugging us on their Facebook page and whatnot.
Oh, good, yeah.
So I know.
So are you in the middle of making another film now?
Well, I'm in the middle of, my current project right now is my 3.5-year-old, trying to keep her on track. We would love to make another film. I mean, quite honestly, our family, my wife's family is in Foxborough, Massachusetts, and my dad's down in Rhode Island, and we would just love to make another film. And one of the reasons we moved back is because you know, this film has been getting some traction here, and we're screening sort of around New England throughout the winter, and we're on a couple of the major platforms now. Distribution-wise, I got a couple of nice notices, and we're trying to use that to you know, leverage forward to getting another project going. But you know, it's all about tracking down the
Yeah.
So what do you do? Do you have to, you try to get sponsors or people that will put money up front?
yeah, any method you can think of, you try.
Ah,
You know, it's just you beat the bushes. You get it, and the best way is to, well, I don't know, if from my experience, is the best way is to get your material out there and get people to see it, and the more people see it, the more momentum you get, and we would love to shoot something here. Most of the folks involved in this film and that I know are from here. It's just finding that, you know, that seed money, that spark that lights the fuse,
yeah.
and so forth. So, you know, and then of course, you know, I made this. I was in film school, but I didn't do my sort of senior thesis film because at the time it was too expensive. So this is like 15 years too late.
Oh.
And you just watch now, you go, oh, I want to change that, I want to do that better, you want
Yeah.
to correct all the mistakes, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you feel you made.
Yeah,
On the next
so you always feel like there's something that
Yeah,
you could improve on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So-
Well,
so
good luck to you.
So
And
do you send your movie out to like film festival committees and?
We did the film. This film has sort of had a backwards. You know, the Hollywood mentality now is, you know, they pump a lot of money into their opening weekend, and if either it sinks or swims, and then it's gone in 2 weeks. And this little film has really gone the opposite direction. We really finished it. We shot it in 2006. We sort of finished it at the end of 2007. Played a couple of festivals in 2008, and then we got our first big deal was with iTunes about a year later, and that deal took a year to complete. And then we got to deal with Hulu after that. And then we got to deal with Amazon On Demand, and we just got to deal with YouTube. They just started a new like pay-per-view service. But it's like each step, you know, is so hard fought, but we keep kind of going up the ladder. And we're playing, and since I moved back in October, we had screened the film a couple of years ago in LA. We did one screening in LA, one screening in New York, and then one screening in Boston. And then we didn't do any screenings last year, and then since we've moved back, my wife and I have moved back in October, you know, we were just screened in LA, and we screened here, and tomorrow I'm at Plymouth State University, and then we're up in northern Vermont, and then we're screening in Mystic, Connecticut, so we're like all over the place now.
yeah.
Which feels good. So there's like,
Yeah.
you know, a little momentum.
So do you still get the financial benefits from that?